Hey everybody, Crystal Kitsune here. And you're probably wondering where my webcam is. Well, it works and everything like that, but for some things it just doesn't work with syncing. Sometimes it just basically says, "Nope, we're not going to work right." And sorry for the music being really super loud. Hang on, I need to fix that. Um, we're playing Minecraft. If you haven't figured it out yet, we're playing Minecraft. And I'm basically just turning down all the sounds so that way it's not super loud for me to try to talk over. So we're back with Minecraft. But the webcam thing, certain games that I try to play, the webcam messes up. Like, it works, but something happens where it gives me syncing problems. So with the 3D games for now, until I can get a new laptop, or not a new laptop, a new webcam. I'm not getting a new laptop. I already got a new laptop. A new webcam, because this webcam that I bought was not super expensive, but it wasn't super cheap either. But apparently it doesn't want to. The one that I'm using is the one that comes with the laptop. The one that I have that I used on the other laptop does the same thing. So it's just a matter of finding a happy medium. So I'm going to try to look into getting another webcam, and if that works, then great. If not, then you probably won't get to see my cute little face when I do 3D games, but anything that's like browser-based or low-key, like DOS games or old video games, maybe. Shouldn't have a problem. So, we are on Minecraft 1.11.2, so I guess they added some things. I didn't really look at the notes. So we're going to just go ahead and delete these two worlds, because they were worlds that I played in before, which, doesn't have anything to, I mean, there were worlds that I think I played on this particular channel, but each time I kind of went into a new world, because there's only so much you can do in a world. And it kind of almost looks like we landed on an island. Really? Did we really just land on an island of nothing? Well, not nothing, but it's your own little island of death. Give me a second to do one little thing. Hang on one little second. Okay. I just wanted to turn something off so that way it will let me have this as the main. Come on. Maybe if I hit the right side of the mouse, it'll work. So we got some wolves on this island. And an island's a good thing, kind of, sort of, because then, we're eventually, hopefully, oop, I didn't want to do that. This mouse, I swear. The trackpad, it's just trackpad. It's, it doesn't have buttons on it, so it's there's no distinction between right click and left click. So, I just right clicked and set everything down, which I didn't want to do, so that pissed me off. So we cleared this tree. So it's a pretty decent sized island. We could put a house and stuff on here. No problem. We just need to get some wood. But we need to make sure that we replant, because if we don't replant the trees, then we're basically SOL for wood. And we won't be able to keep building. So if we find, if we get any saplings, we'll need to plant them. So we got a bunch of wolves on this island. So if you ever get bones, then we can tame them, make them guards for the island guards. This is the very first game. I mentioned before that I wanted to kind of redo Minecraft again, because Minecraft is the very first game that I played all those years ago when I first started trying to make YouTube a thing. But it just wasn't in the cards for me or something at that particular time. So, but this was the game that I played because this is like the only game that I had at the time. And I was like, okay, so we will come back to Minecraft. Because Minecraft is like the thing that started me all those years ago. Even though I didn't really get many people subscribed or anything, it was still, you know, the start. So it's always nostalgic to go back to Minecraft. Even though it's a basic Minecraft, it's not like anything with, you know, any mods or anything like that. The only really, you know, most important mod that I like, actually there's two mods that I like. I like the Tricapiter mod. I think there's also another one that's called like Lumberjack or something, but or Tree Feller or something on those lines, where you have to use an axe, of course, but if you take an axe and chop down a tree at the base, the whole tree falls down. And that's like what I miss, because like anytime I play like a modded game, they almost, well, not all of them, but a lot of them have like the tree mod where it actually will take, oh, that guy's like rabid. I don't know why. That's like a wild wolf. Either that or he's mad at a zombie that's down on the ground, which I hope is the case. And he's not gonna be attacking me. I think there's like a zombie underneath the ground here, and he's trying to go after him. Hopefully. None of the others seem to be that way, so cross your fingers. So we have some water here. We can make this into like a farm. What the fuck is that? Hang on, I saw something under the water, and then I fell into a hole. Oh, it's like a water temple. There's a water temple over there. A water temple is something that they implemented a couple of updates ago, and it's like a pain in the ass to get through, believe me. One of the servers that I used to play on the server that is Rockville, the one that my Skirm, aka Bob, used to play on all the time with Bob, the Bob with the Bob Town or whatever. I used to be a moderator on that server for a while, and I helped Bob, you know, and Mandy and stuff like that. And it was really cool. I enjoyed working there. I kind of sort of know the guy who runs the server, Tom. We're friends. I want to say we're friends, but sometimes I wonder. Like sometimes he answers my things on Twitter, but he's got his own channel going on, and he still runs the Rockville server. So, but it was really fun when it was there. So, I mean, I don't mind going back one of these days. But they've had servers. You know, they had the server. They had the Bob Town, but then they opened up another server for his subscribers. And I was it was Bob Subworld, and I was in, you know, a sub at the time. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'll, you know, go into this world, and that was like a whole brand new world. So like there was a bunch of undiscovered areas in that world. So we went and were searching for all of the water temples, because there's some good loot that you can get gold and stuff at the water temples, but it's underwater, so there's that to worry about. And then there's monsters, or not monsters, but like sea creatures that will shoot at you and try to kill you. So it's basically like Atlantis on crack, which is not overly fun. And this thing has got the automatic jump thing on here, which I don't like. Auto jump off. Like, they implemented this whole, like, auto jump feature, which is like you just have to go against a ledge, and it will just automatically jump up. And I don't like that, because Sometimes it's fine, but other times it's... Yeah, he's going after something. He's not going after me. If I try to hit him, then yeah, he'd probably go after me. But I don't have to worry about him, because he doesn't seem to be worried about me at the moment. He's like, smells a zombie, and he's like, there's a zombie down here, and I'm gonna eat him. So as soon as I get all this wood cleared out, I'm going to like level this area, and like that's probably where I'll put the house. And then I'll put a farm over by where the sand and stuff is. I'll take the sand out and put dirt, and then add all the farming area is going to be over there. If I make this mostly grass, something should spawn. I should get cows and stuff spawning in. That happened one time. I was playing, I probably mentioned this one of the last times I played Minecraft, but a friend of mine and I were in a multiplayer server, but it was like a PvP server, so like anything really went. So if you came across a higher level player that had more shit than you did, you basically were SOL, because they could kill you, take your shit, and that was it. So we devised this plan to go underground, essentially. We found a lake, and we hid ourselves, like, the entrance was in the lake, so we could tell, like, where we were at. And then we kept going, like, we made, like, a dummy house, which was, like, the main, room, which looked like it was abandoned. So if anybody found the entrance and they came into the main room, they were like, oh, this is just a empty house. But then we made it to where there was like a hidden room or a hidden staircase that went down further, and then we came across a ravine, and we cleared it all up. Like, we put a roof on it, we cleared out the zombies and stuff, and cleared out all the lava and all that kind of such and things. And we were hiding underneath. I need to shift click, hang on. Okay, there. So now we got a bunch of wood. And I'm just gonna make like a temporary place, so that way when the sun goes down, which is soon, as you can see, it's almost dark. I'm just gonna make a temporary little shack thing. Actually, I was gonna say make a shack, but that's gonna take a little bit of time. Like, we need to get down somewhere. At least until time passes. And I know there's like has to be a cave or something down here, because there's zombies making noises down here, and that's what the wolf is having a problem with, is the fact that there's a zombie down here and he's not too happy about it. So I'm going to cover this up, and I'm going to make a crafting table. Come on. So there's a zombie down below us somewhere. And can't see because there's no light, so you can't see anything. And I just basically okay, so there's a skeleton up here somewhere. I can hear the skeleton. Okay, so I need to make a pickaxe. Come on. I swear, this freaking thing. just until I can get some stuff. Cobblestone. So I can make some torches. And there's some iron. So we got iron. Or coal. When did I say iron? I don't know, I'm stupid. Okay, so I can actually make some torches now. I was actually just going to make some charcoal and do that way. 8, 9. There. Now you can see. And now I need to cover up this hole. Okay, now we're all safe in this little hole for now. At least until the sun comes up. Which won't be until later. I think I'm going to like maybe make this a series since we actually have like a little island. It's kind of like a survival map. I did a survival map with another different friend. He and I actually had a channel before. It was called Heck and Cry Play. I was Cry, he was Heck. It was HEC, which is short for Heckenseiden. And we had a channel, and we had it for a couple months. And we played Minecraft, and we played Gmod. But then he started doing stuff on his own, and that was called Hecken Solo. And it didn't have anything to do with me. So he had a bunch of stuff going on that didn't involve me. It didn't involve me, but it sure did involve like a lot of his friends. So he played like Payday and some other stuff with them. And there's the cave, so we're gonna go ahead and cover that up with some dirt. Because we don't need. Come on. So that's where the hole is, so we know where the zombies and stuff are coming from. Okay, so we can go ahead and make an array of tools since we got a lot of cobblestone now. And we can make a furnace. And there's something else that's making growling noise. I don't know if they like improve the sounds of the zombies or whatever, or if that's actually a different monster. It kind of sounds like a monster, like, I don't know. It doesn't sound pleasant, whatever it is. Get some spades, because we'll need some spades. Shovel, not spades. Because you hear that other kind of growl. It's not like the regular zombies growl. It's like, "Rah." Unless it's like a zombie villager. Maybe. Okay, so we got 3 spades. Let's get an axe. Because we'll need an axe for... trees. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought there. So we got a nice little setup started here. It's not morning or anything yet, so I wish it was a whole lot quicker, but I mean, there's not really a big deal to come up here, because I don't think there's really anything up here that's going to kill us. We can get some torches up to help combat anything that will spawn up here. We'll need more torches for that though. But as many dogs are up here, I think they're gonna kind of try to keep everything safe for us. Like, they'll keep the bad things away. Because you notice, like, with all the wolves and stuff up here, we don't have any creepers, we don't have any zombos or anything like that up here. So I think the dogs keep them away, which is good because we don't have to worry about them. But this area here that I have will be cleared and flattened down to like the lower level here, so we'll get a lot of dirt out of that. And then I'll start building a house up here, and then we'll like make this like a whole series with any luck, and we will build an island paradise, and hopefully we won't need anything. We'll make it like all grass out here, so that way it will eventually hopefully spawn some creatures, and we'll get some bone meal and put some grass and stuff up here, and then it will make it all nice and perfect. So stay tuned for the next video of this, where I will create island paradise. If you want to see more of it, let me know. I'll probably still do a little bit more here and there. Some work I'll do offline because, or off camera, not offline, but off camera, because it will be kind of tedious watching me do a bunch of clearing and whatnot. So I'll do all that off camera, so you don't have to worry about me boring you. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like and share with your friends. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And off to your left, there'll be a video where you can click to go check out a video that YouTube suggests that you check out. In the center of the screen will be my face, where you can click and go subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And then over off to the right, there'll be a picture of a t-shirt. You can go click there and get some merchandise if you're interested in getting some merch. And thanks again for watching, everybody. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.